It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. I want to thank everybody all over the world that show me love and actually subscribes to my show. In the house of the legends, we have legends. We have Mike, Alex, and Mestina, the legendary CultJam. Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's happening?
All right, finally. Well, I've been calling Mike for like forever, and I'm like, hey, when are we going to do this? You know what I'm saying? So we finally landed and everything is good. So we're going to talk about in the beginning with CultJam with Lisa. Now, things have changed through the years. We're going to get to that. But let's go back a little bit, 1984. So how was CultJam actually formed?
By Mike Hughes.
It started with I always played with Full Force. I did shows with them and everything. B would come up the drums and I would get on the drums and play. I did everything, you know. I was like the seventh man of the band. And they started producing acts. I brought them Kango. I introduced them to Kango, and they formed UTFO with Doc and Mick Educated. And they ended up writing the song with them called Roxanne. And that turned out to be a big hit. And that allowed Full Force to try to do more things because they were always trying to get themselves going. But the production actually happened first. So then they decided they wanted to do something more R&B. They wrote a song. B Fine actually wrote that one in particular.
Right.
And he did? I never knew that.
They were looking.
Alex, you knew that.
B Fine? I thought it was Jerry.
No, it was B Fine. Now, the first time I actually met Mike, he doesn't remember, but when Full Force did a show at the Copacabana years ago, where Mike would actually open up the show and B Fine would actually just join in on the drums. That was so awesome.
Yeah.
And so from there, how did you guys acquire Lisa?
So now we needed a singer. I had met Alex first. I had met Alex hanging out at Baruch College.
Yeah,
right.
Baruch.
Me and Jerry used to DJ with another friend of ours, Azel, at Baruch College. And we used to rap and he used to DJ and all kinds of stuff like that. So I met Alex hanging out there. I went into the room where they had a piano up in the school. And I was up there playing the piano with girls around him, and stuff like that. I was like, who is this dude, And he ended up being, Azel's best friends. So all three of us started hanging out. And then Alex took me to the rehearsal. He was rehearsing with this band. And it turned out to be the guitar player for Living Color, Vernon Reid. Yeah. Alex used to play bass for Vernon Reid. So I got to see Alex on the piano, then I got to see Alex play bass. This band, I said, this dude is dope. If I ever start a band, this is the guy I'm bringing in. So when guys that they were looking to do a group, not a group, have someone saying, "What if I take you home?" I said, look, I could bring you guys a group. I got a great musician with me, and all we need is a singer. They said, all right, you go do that. And I went, I let the word out around the fun house where I used to hang out, that I was looking for a vocalist. And I mean, the fun house is mostly Latin, so she would turn out to be an artist, a Latin singer. And a friend of mine, Fareed, introduced me to Lisa and came to Brooklyn, and I let Alex hear her. And we did some bad demos in my house, but we eventually took the whole group over to Full Force. I said, look, we got a group, name's CultJam. I think we could do this song. So Steve Steve Salem, the late Steve Salem, is actually one who decided to make the name Lisa and CultJam. But that's how we came about.
You know, it's funny and how ironic it was for Lisa, because what she actually sacrificed as a person, she left her job and things of that nature. And I heard Paul and them, they ran up in her job.
We all did that.
Y'all ran up in her job, man, and said, "Listen, you need to quit your job, man." And,
I was working in the village. I was working in the village at the time. This place called Love Save the Day, and our song came on the radio.
Right.
And not only working in the store and your song was on the radio to tell you it's time to go.
Right. Yeah.
I said, "That's my song." And he was like, "Oh, that's good." I said, "No, I'm getting out of here."
I was in Colombia, South America.
Yep. I remember when the song first came in. I didn't get it on Sony. I got it on the import from England, and you know, on a promotional level. And when I first played the song, the crowd response was like, "Wow," because it was something different at the time compared to a lot of songs that was actually coming out at the time. It was R&B-ish at the time, and you know, at the time it was just something different. But I had no idea it was actually Lou and them and stuff, you know, until I ran into Lou in the city. And he's like, "What Ty? Did you hear my new song? Our new song?" And I'm like, you know, and I'm like, "No." And then I said, "Well," he gave me the name of the song, and I went home and I played it. I'm like, "This is the song that's actually starting to make a buzz right now," you know. So let's talk about the rest of the album, because that album went gold. And so, Mike, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I take you home. It was a whirlwind when that came out. I mean, we found ourselves working like crazy, you know. Every little spot that had a little corner where they said, "Yeah, we can have a band come up here and play." You know, we did, you know, all over, you know, Bentley, Silver Shadow, and even more nameless places. You know, they had a little spotlight, and we'd just be up in the corner doing "I Want to Take You Home." It was everywhere, and we did a lot of performances and it was like, and before you know it, the label was like, "Hey, we need songs, we need an album." So we went back in and recorded "Can You Feel the Beat," and that was really more of a freestyle sound, you know, freestyle dance. And "Can You Feel the Beat," you know, kept us moving, kept us working. And then the album followed after that with "All Cried Out" and everything else.
Okay. Alex, so tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and how you actually, you know, joined with the group CultJam.
Well, I met Mike back at, I met you at the live show at Danceteria, I think, first, Mike.
Which live show?
At Danceteria when you was working with Full Force.
Oh, you went, Full Force show.
That's where I first met you. Then I seen you again at Baruch College.
Right.
I was working with Living Color at the time when we started the group, and Vernon Reed was traveling a lot, and you know, I figured, you know, he's doing his thing. I said, let me do something different too. So Mike came to me and asked me about if I wanted to be a part of this, you know, this group, and I said, hey, I'll check it out. And then Full Force had the songs, right? And that was it. After that, you know, we recorded, went in the studio, and then I think about 6 months passed, Mike?
Yeah.
I think we recorded in May. I think we recorded in May. Yeah, and then
we got Bentley's playing at Bentley's that winter, that December.
Yeah, but the first show we did was at Danceteria.
Yes, of course. Yeah. That was the first show we did.
One of the first shows we did, you know, and then it was a bad turnout. No. We did a show before the album came out. Before the song came out.
It was a pre-album show. It was a pre-album show at Danceteria.
It wasn't a crazy turnout.
It was just to make, you know, to give the band to see what we were going to be. You know, it was everybody's.
Then the second time we did it. The second time we did it was cool. Yeah.
So Mistina. So Mistina, talk about a little bit about yourself and where you're from and how did you actually join with CultJam?
Well, it all started back in 1984 when I was born.
Yeah. Go ahead, girl.
Where it was a danceteria in my mom's family. No, seriously. I've been a working performer and a musician for at least about 15 years or so.
Okay.
And Alex and I, we kind of been in the same circles, but we never really knew each other. And it just so happened that a mutual friend of ours, he basically introduced us, like really, like very,
Michelangelo?
Yeah, Michelangelo.
I remember the gig we did together. I don't remember the Michelangelo.
But Michelangelo put my name in the hat when you were looking for a singer or an artist or something like that. And, he was telling me like, oh, you should contact him, or I don't know if he gave you the number or whatever, but somehow we managed to to connect with each other. And I just wanted everything that I did. So I've already done stuff before with my other band, and I was just showing everything that I did. And he's like, do you write? I was like, yeah, I wrote all those songs. I wrote all those songs, So I invited those guys out to see a live performance, and
that was the clincher.
That was the clincher.
That was the clincher. I went to see her perform live. I was like, oh yeah, I see her energy with us.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
So this is a quick question. Right. So this is a quick question, Miss Tina. How did it feel to actually fill in Lisa's shoes as far as the legendary group itself?
Well, there's no way to actually fill her shoes. We might be the same foot size, but
right.
There's no way to fill her shoes because she paved the way. Like that, those are her own feet. You know what I'm saying? Those are her own shoes. Okay. And I'm still stepping up to the plate in my own shoes. So I have so much respect and reverence for what he's done, especially for New Yorkers, Latin Americans, and stuff like that. And so it's just so exciting to be part of the legacy of CultJam. That's what it's like exciting about.
Right, I seen you guys live and stuff, and especially when Lou got on the stage and did. I remember that night when Lou got on stage and y'all did the song, man, and it was great. But what we're gonna do right now is they got a new song out called "Celebrate." And we're going to actually tune into it, listen to it, support it. I'm sure it's on all platforms. And you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Don't turn around. You ain't really down. Playing the games you do. Someday, everything will be alright. Know that different people make the world go round. And it's all because of you, my dreams are coming true. You're the sun that erases my rainy day.
Right now, I don't care who's watching.
For whatever the reason there might be. With your love by my side, the world will be mine. You're the one for me. Yeah!
Let's celebrate, celebrate your life. Let's celebrate, celebrate your life. Get your groove, get your love to go higher. Get your song, get your movie, get your soul to go higher. Oh damn, by the hour, the sunset, my best is yet to come. Rise like flowers, stands so grand and power. Luxury, worth more. Pick and joyful fruits of what you've done. Let it go, let it be. Ever wild. Get your love, get your
It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
And we're back. My name is Tyrone Lowe. This is my show, The Legends. In the House of the Legends, we have the legendary CultJam. What's up, guys?
What's up? All right. Right.
So Alex,
Yes,
who
sir.
produced Celebrate? And let's talk about it. And how's it doing right now on the charts?
Mike is more up on that one.
Okay, Mike, let's hear from you.
Yeah, I mean it's a CultJam production, man. You know, and I think that's what we're excited about. That these songs are our babies. They really are. Christina's putting beautiful words to music that me and Alex are putting down, and you know, we're making it happen, and people are getting good feelings from it, and good vibes, and you know, we hope to be touring soon with all of the stuff that we're doing, and letting the world see the CultJam right now. You know.
And let me tell you, the UK has a lot of love lately.
I
Okay.
called Mike and said I had a good idea for a party song, and that was Celebrate.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool because it's cool because it's like I DJ too. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I could actually put in my set too, because I play a lot of house music. I'm a house head, and it's something that I can actually put a drum, Afro track behind it, and I could just ride it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things you can do with that song. Don't steal my idea. Don't steal my idea, Mike. Okay. Okay. But I'm just saying, the question I want to ask, I'm going to ask you this, Alex.
Yes,
there's
sir.
a lot of people that actually wants to get into the craft itself, as far as music, production, acting, things of that nature. Do you have anything that you can actually say to them to actually encourage them?
Keep your day job. I mean, stay true to your craft. Just practice and, study, practice, and, be good at what you do.
Right.
Mhm.
So let's talk about CultJam, futuristic events that's coming up right now. You have anything that you want to share with the viewers about things that's coming up right now?
We'll have the rest of the album coming. Like I said, we started out earlier this year with What Love Can Do, and then Celebrate was the next, and and now Come My Way is recently getting released with the rest of the album, CultJam Love. So we're looking forward to having everyone hear the whole thing together and touring. That's a big thing for us. We're a performing group. We're a group that's based on that. It's making our stuff happen live. It's not like some bands nowadays have to try to put together something because they really don't do their stuff live. Their stuff wasn't meant to be done live. You know what I mean? But we are a performing band, and that's what we always. That's the legacy of CultJam since day one. That we were a performing band. We've been on lots of tours, from Dusty Tour to selling out Radio City Music Hall. as the headliner, and not with 7 bands, but just us and another act. You know what I mean? So we are used playing and performing and adding Mystina to us, who's battle tested already. She is a warrior on the thing and putting it out, and that's what we want to do. That's what we want to show to the world.
I see Mystina perform, and you are great. You are great. You create good crowd response, and like you said, you're not filling the shoes. You're just actually just walking in them, and that's cool. My question to you, or to all of you guys, is that do you believe that chemistry is the best thing as far as a group's concerned?
For sure. Chemistry, I mean, wow, you have to feel each other.
Right, exactly.
You have to feel each other.
Not like that.
You have to feel each other, and then when you play together, you have an understanding of what type of energy you're putting out each night and each song and how and how to make that come across to the audience, and so that's really important, that feel for each other, and then of course respect for each other's craft and everything, and ultimately a care for each other, which is which, like in every situation, when you have a lot of different people, it's like a marriage, you have to constantly care and take care of that care. I mean, because bands get together and bands break apart, and these days people don't even try to pick a band. People just say, screw it, I'm solo, I'm recording everything myself, or I'm getting a writer and I'm getting a producer, I'm a solo artist, what I mean? And some people feel that's easier, but what it does is then you find all artists have to leave the road because they have mental issues. I have to take a break from touring. But if you had a foundation around you, people that gave you great energy and you cared about, you can ride the tour forever. You know what I mean? Because they're your foundation. And that's what we were able to do back in the days, and that's what we can do now. I mean, groups like the Rolling Stones, these are brothers. You know what I mean? No matter what they've been through, and they do a lot.
Oh yeah, but definitely, yeah.
Ultimately, let's get together and do another tour. We're 90 and we're in diapers. Let's get together and do another tour. That's him. I mean, I think he's jumping around. I know he wearing Depends, man.
My question to all of you guys is there going to be another chance there might be another Lisa in CultJam reunion?
Wow. I mean, that's like a question about life. You know what I mean? Like, will there be another storm that hits New York? You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't know. You know what I mean?
Well, me personally, I think that'd be kind of epic, even with Mystina.
That would be
putting it down.
Epic. That would be most epic. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel that would be something that viewers would be like, wow. You understand? I would say wow.
Wow. I mean, people wowed it when New Edition got back together, 12 guys. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Something like that fans would love to see. And the music and the legacy goes back that far. You know what I mean? It would be something epic, but it would be what it'd be, It could be. But,
that's like my fairy godmother, my Puerto Rican fairy godmother, so that'd be amazing.
I hear you. I want to really thank you guys for being on my show, man, and really being very informative to my viewers. I want to say success on the new album coming out. You guys are still working, and that's a blessing. And you still got a lot of support out there, man.
We appreciate you, and we appreciate the support of everyone out there, man. It's the business different. It changed a lot from when we started. It's a grind. It's a grind, and having support and love from fans and people it's very important, man. We totally support, we totally appreciate that.
Well, the next time I want to see you guys, you have to come down to the TV studio, man, because that's where I really wanted y'all to come. But timing, things of that nature, and I understand.
Where are you at?
Lehman College, Bronx, New York.
Oh, okay.
So I want to thank you guys again for coming to the Legends, and this has been another T-Lo video production, and you guys stay tuned for another episode. CultJam in the house, y'all.
Yeah.
It's not just mine, it's all her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house. It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.